Welcome to today's lesson. In this video, you will learn the most important English phrases you need when traveling through an airport. These are real phrases that native speakers use, and by the end of this lesson, you will be able to move confidently through check-in, security, boarding, and even unexpected problems that sometimes happen at the airport. Take your time, listen carefully, and repeat the phrases out loud when you can. Let's begin with the first part of your airport journey, checking in for your flight. When you arrive at the airport, the first thing you usually do is find the check-in counter. If you are unsure where to go, you can ask someone, "Excuse me, where is the check-in counter for this airline?" If you already know the airline, you can be more specific. You can say, "Excuse me, where is the check-in counter for Delta?" Or, "Where is the check-in counter for United?" People will guide you to the right direction. When you reach the counter, you will usually greet the agent and say, "Hello, I would like to check in for my flight." They will ask for your passport or ID. You can hand it to them and say, "Here you go." This is polite and very natural in English. Sometimes the agent will ask, "Do you have any bags to check?" If you have a suitcase that you want to put under the plane, you can answer, "Yes, I have one bag to check." If you do not have any bags for the cargo area, you can say, "No, I only have carry-on luggage." Carry-on luggage is the smaller bag you take with you into the cabin. The agent might also ask, "Did you pack your bags yourself?" Or, "Has your luggage been with you at all times?" These are routine security questions. You can simply answer, "Yes, I packed them myself," and "Yes, my luggage has been with me at all times." You may also be given a choice of seats. The agent might ask, "Do you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat?" A window seat is next to the window, and an aisle seat is next to the walkway. If you want a window, you can say, "A window seat, please." If you need to move around more, you can say, "An aisle seat, please." If you want to sit with someone, you can say, "I am traveling with another passenger. Can we sit together?" These small phrases make your airport experience much easier. After you finish checking in, the agent will give you your boarding pass. They may say, "Your gate number is B12," or "You will board at gate A5." Sometimes the gate can change, so it is very common to check the departure screen after check-in. You can say, "Thank you," and then head toward the security area. Before we move to security English, let us review a few quick check-in phrases. Where is the check-in counter? I would like to check in for my flight. I have one bag to check. A window seat, please. Can we sit together? Where is gate B12? These phrases will help you start your airport journey smoothly. Now let's move to the security checkpoint. This is the part many travelers worry about, but with the right English phrases, you can stay calm and confident. When you arrive at the security line, you may see signs that say, "Remove shoes," "Take out laptops," or "Liquids must be under 100 milliliters." If you are not sure what to do, you can ask an agent, "Excuse me, what do I need to remove?" This is a very useful question. If you want to check if your laptop needs to come out of the bag, you can ask, "Do I need to take out my laptop?" Security agents may tell you, "Place your items in the bin," or "Step forward," or "Raise your arms." These are common instructions. Simply follow them and stay relaxed. If something in your bag looks unusual on the scanner, an agent may say, "We need to inspect your bag." This is normal, and you can respond, "No problem." If they find a liquid that is too large, they might say, "You cannot take this through security." You can answer, "Okay, you can throw it away." If you have metal items that trigger the alarm, the agent might say, "Please empty your pockets." You can do this and reply, "Sure." Always staying polite helps the process go smoothly. When security is finished, you can collect your belongings and head toward your gate. But before we go to the boarding area, here are a few key security phrases to remember. What do I need to remove? Do I need to take out my laptop? We need to inspect your bag. You cannot take this through security. Please empty your pockets. No problem. These short sentences are very useful when going through airport security. Now, let's move to the gate area. This is where most travelers wait before boarding their flight. When you arrive at the gate, you can check the screen to confirm the gate number and departure time. If you are unsure or if something looks different, you can ask the gate agent, "Excuse me, is this the correct gate for flight 247? This is a polite and clear question. If the gate has changed, they will tell you the new gate. You can then say, "Thank you," and walk to the right place. Sometimes flights are delayed. If you hear an announcement but did not understand it, you can ask, "Excuse me, what was the announcement?" The gate agent can explain the situation. If the flight is delayed, you might hear, "The flight has been delayed due to weather," or "The flight will now depart at 6:45. If the situation is more serious, they might say, "We are waiting for more information." In this case, you can wait in the seating area and check the screen for updates. If you want to know when boarding starts, you can ask, "When does boarding begin?" If you want to board earlier because you need extra time, you can say, "I need a little extra time to board." Is it possible to board early? Many airlines will allow this if you explain politely. Before boarding, the agent might also check your passport again. You can hand it to them and say, "Here you go." Now let's talk about boarding the plane. When boarding starts, you will hear phrases such as, "We are now boarding Group 1," or "We are now boarding families with small children." If you are not sure which group you are in, look at your boarding pass. If you still need help, you can ask, "Which group am I in?" The agent will point to the number or letter on your pass. When it is your turn, you can walk to the gate, show your pass, and say, "Thank you." The agent may say, "Enjoy your flight," and you can respond, "Thank you." After you step on the plane, you may need help finding your seat. You can ask the flight attendant, "Where is seat 14A?" They will point you in the right direction. If someone is sitting in your seat, you can politely say, "Excuse me, I believe this is my seat." Usually the person will move if they are in the wrong place. If you have trouble lifting your bag into the overhead bin, you can ask, "Could you help me lift this?" Most people are happy to assist. Once you are seated, the flight attendants may make announcements. You might hear, "Please fasten your seatbelt," or "We will be taking off shortly." If you did not understand, you can ask the attendant, "What did the announcement say?" This is completely normal for English learners. If you want a blanket, you can say, "May I have a blanket?" If you want water, you can ask, "Could I have some water, please?" These small phrases make your flight more comfortable. Now imagine something unexpected happens, such as a missed connection or a lost bag. These situations can be stressful, but with the right English phrases, you can handle them confidently. If you arrive late and miss your connecting flight, you can go to the service desk and say, "I missed my connection. Can you help me rebook?" The agent will check the next available flight. If your luggage does not appear on the carousel, you can say, "My bag did not arrive. How can I file a report?" The agent may ask for your baggage receipt. You can give it to them and describe your bag. If your flight was canceled, you can ask, "What are my options?" They may offer a new flight, meal vouchers, or a hotel stay depending on the situation. Before we finish, let's review everything quickly so it stays in your memory. At check-in, you learn to say, "I would like to check in for my flight. I have one bag to check. A window seat, please." And "Where is gate B12? At security, you learn to say, "What do I need to remove? Do I need to take out my laptop?" And "Please empty your pockets." At the gate, you can ask, "Is this the correct gate? What was the announcement?" And "When does boarding begin?" During boarding, you can say, "Which group am I in? Where is seat 14A?" And "Could you help me lift this?" For problems, you can say, "I missed my connection," "My bag did not arrive," and "What are my options?" Thank you for learning with me today. The more you practice these airport phrases, the more confident you will feel during your travels. Continue practicing, Repeat the phrases out loud and watch this video again anytime you want to review. Safe travels and see you in the next lesson. Subscribe to our channel to keep learning practical American English.